Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing, hitting those likes, and comment down below. Today we're working on checking out how this headlight works. This headlight was damaged on a 2020 Lexus Nx 200T, I believe it was. The car is already gone and I can't really double check on it, but it is a Lexus, it is an NX, and it was a 200. And I remember seeing a T, so just wanted to show you guys how this works. Nice new LED technology. You can almost see the LED in the reflection there, the little yellow dot that you see there. You might catch a glimpse. There's a yellow dot. There's another one. There's another one. Those are the diodes from the inside. This is all the stuff. Let's see what's in here. It looks like just a plug. Okay. That's for the leveling. It's just more stuff for this. Yeah, it's just more access to stuff. Alright, there used to be like a starter here, like I showed you in the previous LED headlight video, that it would have a starter component. This one had one external that would resemble something like this. This is an actual HID ballast, but it was something like this, little silver box, and mounted right here. But like I said, we replaced it, so I had to go to the other one. Now notice I said that I had to go to the other headlight. Knowing that, and knowing that this is non-serviceable, you can't replace any of those diodes on your own. You'd have to separate it or cut it open like you see it in the other video. Knowing that. Now those who watched the Corolla video, please go back and check out those videos. I'll see if I can throw it up there on the top. But you'll see they're non-serviceable. That headlight cost us, our price as a repair shop, between $4.5 to $500. It would cost you, the average Joe, between $5 or $6. This headlight cost us $1,200, and it doesn't come with the bottom part here, the igniter or ballast. It doesn't come with any of that. All you're paying for is what you see here for $1,200. That's what we got. But the average Joe is looking at around $1,600 to replace this. So if one of these LEDs goes out and you're out of your warranty, because this one is a triple LED, one of these goes out and you're out of warranty, it's a high price to pay for fancy technology. But let's get started on cracking this bad boy open. And I was messing around a little bit, and it looked like on the edge the glue is very soft, like I'm able to separate. So there are some screws along the edges, some Phillips heads right here. Is that a Phillips? Yep, it's a Phillips head. So I'm going to remove those screws and see if I can just pry it open. So I'll be right with you. Alrighty, those are the screws I see. I'm not worried about damaging this light because it's not going onto a vehicle. So if I break something on the way in, it's no big deal. See about releasing all these tabs. See, it's got these tabs here. So I'm just prying up on them to unlock it. You hear the click. Oops, broke a piece. And it looks like I've got some star tamper proof stuff here that may have to come out also. There's 1, 2, 3. I just noticed those, so let me go get that bit and get this rolling. All right, I got my security bit. They call it a security bit because it's got a hole. Well, the screw's got like a peg in the middle. Right there, if you guys can see it right there, it's got a little peg in the middle, and the bit's got to have a hole. It's a 20mm T or hex head. That's a hex head, a little star bit. And it just goes in like that. Let's see if, yeah, these are hand tight pretty much. So, let's see. Yeah. Not too bad. Alright. I thought I saw a clip down here. Alright, that broke that side. Let's see. This side. Now there is a sealant that holds these lenses on, so I may have to get something to pry it up. Let me see if this works. No, I'm gonna have to get something a little bit harder. And if all else fails, you know, I ain't scared to cut it open. But yeah, it's separating now. All right, this is definitely gonna take both my hands. It'll take me about 2 seconds with both my hands. So let me bang this out real quick, and I'll get to you guys when I get this lens off. All right, folks, a little bit of a struggle, but I pretty much got it. You can see it's real. That's the sealer they use. That's pretty nasty. It's just real thick. I should have unplugged that. A little more glue. Oh man, this stuff is... Oops, sorry guys. Sorry, just had to break that little piece of string. Now, as you can see, that's the lens off. Nothing spectacular, that's just decorations basically. And you saw me unplug that light bulb there, so that's like your marker light here. Over here we've got the fun stuff. Yeah, I see a couple more Phillips heads. 2 in the bottom there. Let's see if there's anything in the rear. I think that's just holding something on. Let's see. Nope, I don't really see anything holding anything, so let me remove those 2 screws. It should just get this black cover off, and it should expose more, I guess. Yeah, let me get that cover off and see. All right, there's the cover. And what do I find? Just each separate LED setup. Like those of you who watched the Corolla one, will know that the Corolla just had the one single diode encased. It was all fancy plastic and chrome work that makes it so nice. But this one's got a nice little piece of glass here in front, and this is the main lens, and that feels curved. So let's see what it's gonna take for me to get that out. It's got a little tab in the back. As you can see, there's like a little tab. Let's see if I can. Yeah, see the little. It just hooks into that plastic piece that I broke off of there. Now you're going to see the heat sink right here. And actually I see two. So there's two separate LEDs in this thing. This has an LED in it and this has an LED in it. So it might be like high-low, or running lights and blinkers, and you understand. So yeah, let me just take those covers off. Wonder which one goes first. That would be this one. It's just a clear piece of plastic. Still doesn't show me much. Okay, this one's got two. It's kind of funky. It's got the curved glass. That's that side piece here. That's not this one yet. That's the side little. If you guys own one of these, or if you plan on looking at one, yeah, it looks like there's a little diode in there. The inside feels like it's curved towards the bulb. This is curved also. Okay. All right. Yes, I see. I just noticed a couple screws. Actually, this tab here. Get that adjuster out the way, and I can probably remove this whole thing fairly easy. So let me see what I can do about removing all this from the encasement. So I'll get right back to you guys. Alrighty, I've got it all broken away from the housing, so let's see what we got. I've got a bunch of wires. Unplug this one, unplug this one, pull that back through. All right, now in the base You can see that's the power supply for the marker light there that was plugged in right here. That light, you can see the plugs right there. That's an LED also, so it gets power into that. Here's a fan that cools most of it down. I wonder if there's any individual fans. No, just one fan to cool down all these LEDs. But it's got a lot of heat sinks per LED. Is heat sink for the smaller LED, another heat sink there, heat sink back there. They're just everywhere. All these metal fins, those are heat sinks. It's what helps keep the LED cool. Well, now that I got it out of the housing, but that's cool how the fans all built in there, and you can almost see why it cost $1,200 to replace it. Almost. Doesn't justify it, but you can almost see. I mean, they can nickel and dime it to death. It's still a headlight. They're required on a vehicle. You understand? And for these manufacturers to do things that help the consumers, foul to me. You know, have my grandma, my mother pay $1,200, $1,500 for a light. If one of these little things go out and she doesn't have warranty, or get rid of the car, or, you know, little things. I'm just looking it over. I haven't done one of these, so please, sorry for the lapses and gaps. It's just I haven't done one of these, and I'm just looking every inch over so I can learn, see what's going on. So if I'm looking at it, because of the way it is, you got the diode in this pocket, and you got a diode in behind this glass. Can I take that off? I probably could. So one, you know what I mean, it'll work your highs and lows. It'll work the running lights, like I was thinking before. And that's about it. A 2020 Lexus Nx 200T headlight. That's what you got. There are different models that don't have the LEDs. Pretty basic ones, like a single projector type. Now I was gonna do this this other one. I just couldn't remember if it's the newer RAV4 or the Highlander. I believe it's the RAV4. I'm just gonna have to check. It is a Toyota lens. If I can find a Toyota tag somewhere. See, they don't manufacture these things. They're just labeled by the manufacturer. Okay. Toyota. Okay. I know it's a Toyota one. And it's the same setup, triple LED. You can almost see the yellow. All that yellow you see is a diode in there. And on these, it looks like it's only those that, like the marker lights and the blinkers are serviceable, but the headlamps and running lights aren't. I was gonna do that. I just couldn't remember if it was a RAV4 or a Highlander, but I believe it's the newer RAV4. But alright guys, let me end this video here. I gotta clean up a mess now. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed myself. I like doing stuff like this. I've been taking things apart since I was a child and putting them back together and modifying, and so I like to check things out. And I'm glad that with this platform I'm able to share that with you guys. So thank you guys for coming around. You guys know the biz. You guys know the deal. You know what I mean about the ending of this channel, of all my videos. You got to be nice to each other and share that love. And if please you've got the extra time, click one of these other videos and hit that icon right there. That icon right there helps me out. So I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate being able to do all this content. So all right people, be safe out there, and peace out.